Get into the first question. Does life ever get easier? Because I'm starting to observe a pattern at here. Every time I kind of feel like I'm close to figuring things out, they get jacked up in all new ways. So does life technically get easier? No, it doesn't at all. It's kind of funny. Life actually gets harder the older you get in life. But the thing that I wanted to tell you that is something that everybody needs to hear. This is a very good question, a very simple question, and has a very simple solution, but I don't think a lot of people know it. What I want you to understand is that life will always find a new way to step on you, to crush your dreams, to break you down. But the only way that you're going to be able to fix it, to block it, is if you work on building your self-confidence and your self-worth up here in your heart and your soul first. Life does not get easier the older you get. Life does not get easier, and this is something that people need to understand, is that no amount of money, no amount of fame, no amount of fortune is ever going to truly make you happy inside. It will give you superficial happiness. It'll give you comfort. I'm not saying that having riches will not give you comfort, temporary happiness. It will. But what you're looking for is when life hits you, how can you get back up? You need to have your own self-worth. You need to be able to build yourself back up. You need to be able to pick up the pieces of your life in order for you to move forward. Because there have been so many times in my life, and I know in your life, where it just seems that life is beating you at a relentless pace. And I want to tell you that everybody is going through something like this, and not a lot of people know how to break it down so that they can heal through it. You need to be able to practice self-love, practice mindfulness, have self-worth, all of these things to build yourself up, so when life tries to knock you out, you not only can take that punch but still be able to stand to this day. Life, the world, your friend groups, you have all of these outside things trying to beat you down at an alarming rate. But the only thing that you can control is yourself and how you decide to react. If you're solid within yourself, all that outside stimuli, all those outside reactions, what somebody told you, you're going to be able to internalize them and deflect them the right way, the healthy way. See, well, the older we get, we might get a good job, we might get a nice car, we might have a family, but there will be something that will always be nipping at us throughout our whole life. And if we don't fix it now when it's small, as I said in the previous podcast, it will continue to grow and manifest itself. So where it actually is too big for you to handle, so then it crushes you. So what can you do right now when the issue is small? When life is small, when life's at its baby steps and it's trying things with you, it's trying to make you sad, it's trying to affect your negative health. You need to be able to build yourself up to where you're stronger than it, you're stronger than negativity, and you're going to be able to stomp it out just like you said that life does to you. Because what I want you to understand is that negativity in this world, you are a lot stronger than negativity, sadness, all of those negative emotions. You are way more powerful than all of those emotions combined. You have the power to completely get rid of negativity in your life. You have that power within you. You have that special gem, that special key inside you that'll help you break free and help you gain anything you want in this life. You have that special power. You just need to unlock it. And how do we unlock our self-confidence, our self-worth? How many times do I have to say this? But I'll remind you again, it starts internally. It starts internally. And once you do that, you'll be able to feel free in life. You'll be able to finally enjoy life for what it is, because it's going to be a constant barrage of different things. That's what life is about. It's a constant response to outside stimuli. But the only way that you can deal with it, and I want you to understand, is that so many things that I say are so simple, but we tend to overcomplicate them. The key to happiness, the key to high self-confidence is so simple, but we overcomplicate it where in our mind, and now we think that it's so complicated. We have to do all these different type of things. And no, it's so easy. You have to practice self-worth, self-love, practice mindfulness 10 minutes a day. And I'm telling you, over time, as that compounds, you will truly be happy. It's not going to come from money. It's not going to come from followers. It's not going to come from social media. Your happiness needs to come from yourself internally. These things, these apps, these paper bills can burn. They can come and go at any point. But if you are able to control your mental health, your mind state, you will be one of the most powerful people on this planet. Maybe not worth-wise, financially, popularity, but inside. That's what really matters. Who cares about all that stuff on the outside? How are you doing on the inside? How is your soul doing? You can't answer those questions, then I'm telling you, you will suffer. That is the only way how you are going to fix your situation, is that if you are going to go inside and self-reflect. Life will never get easier, but you can also build yourself up. So as life gets harder, you're building yourself up at the same point. You're constantly keeping up. You don't want to get to a point where now you're comfortable in life and life gets harder, but you're not practicing self-worth. So what happens? Life starts getting, they start getting an advantage, it starts beating down on you again. You don't want to get to that point. You want to get to that point where you're strong, you're confident, you got self-love. All of those things I've talked about in previous podcasts, so I won't go too deep into it. You can go look back on other ones. You need to believe in yourself. And that's how you truly figure out who you are, what you want to do, and how to make it in any job field, college, school, financial. You have to have that self-belief. And that's it. Second question is, should I make